But the Olaf does get banned though.
Look at the face he's giving me right now. I was like,
dude, just leave the door
crap.
open. Just leave the door. I feel the AC. Just leave that open. Oh,
right,
AC.
there's the Olaf.
But yeah, the Shyvana actually getting banned though.
Shyvana getting respect banned. The Azir getting banned. So those are two very big power picks for the side of why are you running, obviously. He did close the door. Save us. Have you ever played Overwatch? You heard the Reinhardt line?
What the heck?
There's a Reinhardt
Which
line
one?
where he's like, "It's hot in here."
Reinhardt. Okay. Evelyn does get banned though.
I mean, we expected that though, right? We expected the Shyvana.
The Evelyn always gets
And there's
banned.
so 2 bans onto AR and a single ban onto Mike Oxmal.
Actually, they did ban ARs, yeah, Azir and Xerath, but we did see his Cass game. The Cassiopeia last game was wonderful, so we might be seeing
outside
that.
of like the BM barrier.
I'm pretty sure he's also great with AD mid laners as well.
Veigar's a pretty interesting ban.
I mean, the Veigar was also banned from TIA. They also banned Veigar against
Arcane.
Arcane.
Must have had a lot of games on Veigar.
I think he has some experience with it.
Kai'Sa first pick. They could just take Caitlyn Morg here if they wanted to. Right? Like Caitlyn Morg into Kai'Sa anything. It's like
I mean, they might just not be 100% confident with that. Who knows?
I think not taking Morgana or Xayah first pick is dangerous because you can instantly get retaliated with. Oh, they're going for a Yuumi lane instead. Maybe they wanted to prevent the Kai'Sa Yuumi lane, but I think they would have been fine with Caitlyn Morgana into Kai'Sa Yuumi.
It's actually really funny because actually Arcane support was like saying he wanted to play Yuumi support, but it looks like Monaco got it first. So.
Well, I mean, Kai'Sa Yuumi is a very strong lane, and so similarly here they're going to take a jungle prio pick. Hecarim is a pick that Why Are You Running has tried before. Didn't have the most success on it, so interesting to see what happens here. So they held the AD carry because they don't need to take a second pick. There's no risk of anything being taken away from them. So they're going to wait to see what gets selected here. So the Nautilus Kai'Sa, which is a very powerful lane, into Yuumi anything. I'm expecting Sivir at this point to come in just because it does help prevent some of that Nautilus hard engage, like the ultimate.
Oh, or Ezreal.
Really,
Ezreal I wouldn't say is bad either because you can keep your distance with Ezreal.
Yeah, but I mean, this is basically the same thing as last game, but the Nautilus instead of the Thresh, where I was saying, I would have liked to have seen Nautilus here. Because it's more guaranteed initiation post 6. You have like a lock on. You have a lock on target. You can just jump right in. As a Rexa actually gets locked in for cryogenics here, opting not for the Malphite, which has not found the greatest success here.
She did tell me that she's only played 3 games with it, so
that's
not well. Oh, so the Yasuo does get banned though.
From Toxic Dragon, just in case he tries some cheese in the top lane. That is still a very big possibility that they have, so choosing to get rid of that.
Yeah,
Silas
they're definitely going to be trying to ban out AFK right here.
Yeah, so that's a third ban coming on to Ken, or actually AFK. The Mordekaiser being banned away from Toxic Dragon. Again, Mordekaiser is usually a ban you see a lot when you lock in the Yuumi. It prevents you from Mordekaiser from ulting whoever Yumi's on and leaving Yuumi in a really vulnerable position. So good idea from Why Are You Running there.
I can see Cho getting picked up by...
And the Jax actually getting banned away from J-Daddy here. Interesting.
But I could see him still going the
Cho'Gath.
Yeah,
with the Hecarim, it's still definitely a viable option. It would leave options like Kale, again, coming in from Toxic Drag. They might opt for a mid lane priority pick before it gets picked up by Do You Love It, but I expect them to pick top lane here and again look for the last pick mid, what we saw last time. So that is going to be a Kali.
That could be a flex, right?
It can be a flex. So definitely J-Daddy is more. I've seen J-Daddy play more, but AR actually AFK likes those flashy ass sort of champions, so it could be flex in the mid lane. And there's a Kled. So if it is Kled and Akali top lane, how do you like that?
I think Akali beats Kled in terms of like if they're.
I think so too.
Especially if they're even skill level. I want to say that Kali will always beat Kled because the fact that yes, Kled can definitely. I mean, because the fact that Akali's smokescreen just doesn't allow you to target her if you're an auto attack champion.
There's a Pantheon.
Oh, but there is a Pantheon. But that
so this is probably going to be an AP Kai'Sa.
Yeah. Who would you play into mid lane against a Pantheon though?
Ideally Xerath, but Xerath being banned away here, it's tough. You don't have a ton. You can do Cassiopeia, I think. If you go for the initiation, I don't play a lot of mid laners, so
Maybe Zed.
No. Oh, they're flexing it. So they're sending a Kali mid lane into the Pantheon, taking the Poppy into the top lane. So they did end up flexing it. Like I said, I haven't seen Air play a lot of it, but I know he likes those style of champions. So it makes sense to me that he is capable of playing a Kali here. So the Poppy into Kled, though, I mean, I actually don't think it's a terrible matchup for Kled. I know Poppy can stop one of your abilities. We talked about this. Actually, was it game one? We saw, although it was Poppy jungle that game. But the same logic applies.
Well, Poppy does do a lot of damage to Kled, and like it just burst down. Like anybody who can get Kled off his mount before, and they're still at least 50% HP. Like they're so like I want to say the Poppy, especially late game, is going to be dangerous against Kled. There are also times. You might as well just burn it at this point. Okay. All right.
This is like the shadiest thing on stream.
But yeah, I personally have trouble against Poppy, so it's just gonna be a CS lane.
What?
So yeah, it's just gonna be so they're just gonna be playing until late game at this point. I do. All right, so this is your shoutcaster, only Curry King. So, welcome to my stream. Please join me in twitch.tv/KoreanKing. I stream practically every day. I have no sub benefits. I really don't. I really need to make like a sticker or something.
What's that?
I need to make like an emote or something for subs for like.
Oh yeah, you know what?
$5.
On Fiverr.
Just go on Fiverr.
Yeah, I've always thought about it. My biggest thing is I don't know what I want. Like I don't know
My
what
face. Just somebody
like your meme face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just so that,
Yeah, that one. You could do that one.
Just do a super cute anime Aki face.
Excuse me.
oh yeah, with the filters, where like your eyes it'll turn anime and you have to blush and then it sparkles.
You do your emote as
Cut the stream. Cut the stream.
as waifu Aki.
Oh my! All right, we're just gonna move.
You do have to see some of his chat history, but
I've got some interesting viewers.
Yeah.
I will say that. All right, let's see. We have Rek'Sai versus Hecarim.
better dudes.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You've been assuming a lot recently.
And I've been completely
Incorrect.
I've been completely
Each time.
incorrect. Well, only on cryogenic. That was
No, even like in the.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
Like twice, thrice,
No, just twice. It was just twice.
twice less.
Just twice. That's for me, right?
Spencer, come on stream.
What? Now I gotta make food.
For me, for free.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Thank you. Internet.
All right, but I mean, like, if we really want to break down this game, it's not too much to talk about, right? Like, you have Kled, Poppy in top lane, Notified, not a lot
Yeah,
going
not
on.
a lot going on top lane.
Mid lane, you have Rex and Hecarim. They're going to be looking for ganks constantly, but the only place they can really look for is like mid lane, right? Like you can look top lane, but I mean Rek'Sai into Poppy, not the greatest option. Hecarim into Kled, not the greatest option. Really, it's going to be the Pantheon of Kali where all the action's going to happen. You know, you have and I think these so far have been the most mechanically proficient players for each team.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that it comes down to this, right? Is which mid laner is better? This is what it comes down to. Better mid laner wins is I think going to be the name of the game here between this Pantheon and Kali. In the bot lane, Ezreal Yumi, not that easy to gank. Kai'Sa Nautilus, you can gank with Hecarim, but it's pretty risky. You can get chain CC.
Definitely gonna be risky.
Yeah, so I think mid lane's really where we're going to see a lot of the action coming in. There's not a lot to say outside of this otherwise. Pretty safe compositions of both sides. I do say I like the composition out of Arcane a little bit more.
I think this is the testing phase since it is a best of threes. It looks like I think they're trying to like maybe like just gauge what their opponents can do. Because yeah, like we said, it's a safe game. Nobody's being risky right now. Nobody is getting anything too big, too scary. This looks like a drug cartel in here.
You have no idea how much money is to the right of us.
I was here for
I don't know why Garrett's dealing his money
Curry.
at work.
$1,000 prize pool tournament. So imagine that, like when it was the $1,000 prize.
Why is every game
I mean, I was
an
there.
NA
I was there
pause?
too, but that was also when they brought in the A team from OSU and like other challenger teams. That's why I was so upset
Uh-oh,
that day.
the vet on stream. Here it comes.
Oh yeah, here it comes.
I was in the caster room when he walked in with the money, so I was like in the same position that you were, except there wasn't.
Oh, was that the?
Oh yeah, well I was out there being angry.
Was that the day?
so.
Where, oh, maybe I was there because I was at the day they had the Mundo trophies.
Yeah.
Okay, I was there for that then. Yeah. All right, we're already back in game. Wow, that was a quick
Yeah,
pause.
look at that. Everybody just having. Oh yeah, video.
This
always,
man is too busy counting his fat stacks of money to worry about setting up the. Thank you, sir. That'll be $25.
Oh baby. Oh wait, he accidentally paused his stream for like a second. How could you?
It was lag. All right, let's look real quick at the Runes Masters. So we have the PTA, same guys, Toxic Drag, running the Kled with the PTA.
I would
Did you fail to give him lessons?
I would no. Apparently he's also a Kled player. I don't know how much I don't know what rank he is. I don't know if he's also a Kled OTP. I don't think so because he has no skin. So, boo-hoo.
That's a logic. No, he doesn't. He's
Oh
definitely
wait!
not.
Oh, and Justify actually got a bag of gold from that. He got a second gold. Yeah.
Can we get that X button?
Come on! Let me see that gold.
Oh, he got gambling issues.
He got 40 gold, baby. That's not enough for him.
anything. Not even a pot. You get 60 if you sell it, I believe.
Yeah, you got 60 if you sell, but I still go for the RNG, dude.
Oh, who does not go for the RNG?
It's so much fun, dude. When you hit that I think it's like
Gambling addiction.
when you hit that 150, you just go, I'm rich. Okay.
Okay.
Like Garrett over here.
I have to fart.
So heal exhaust on Yumi in the bot lane. Oh, it's actually something to note is when you have Hecarim.
Oh wow, but AR doing a lot of damage already at level 1.
Yeah, I mean, the
Doing
Akali is still. So I was mentioning this earlier. Is people don't care about the Akali nerfs. Like they really don't. But one thing to note is you have an extra combat summoner spell with Hecarim because he doesn't take Flash or Ghost anymore, right? You have the ignite on Mike Oxmal. So
He also had Conquer too. He didn't even go Predator. So he's not looking for the big zoom. He's looking for constant damage.
Yeah. And we already see a lot of harass coming in the bot lane there.
But that's also the reason why I'm kind of confused why Toxic didn't go Conquer, because he's not going to be doing a lot of damage to Poppy.
You should have given him some
lane.
tips.
I don't give anybody tips on Kled. They need to learn themselves. That's how I learned how to play Kled by myself.
You watched a Challenger video.
A one Challenger video.
That taught you everything.
No, that only taught me one thing. That was to use Youmu's.
And ult. Ult aggressively.
I still don't actually do it that much.
Oh.
It's kind of bad.
Look at that poking harass. I already have Nautilus proc like 50%.
Every side on team while you're running has a good poke.
Jason heard the flame I was giving him last game about the missed kill shots. He hasn't missed one yet.
Oh, I see.
Could be caster curse though.
But yeah, like.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that curve, yeah, dude.
Needle that thread.
He's played baseball before.
He's played baseball. The curveball's coming in.
Curveball, dude.
Yeah, but one thing to note is when you were talking about the harass that Akali can put on a Pantheon, but Pantheon does have that corrupting potion too. So he is able to sustain quite a bit of that up.
Here's another thing. Against any champion that uses Grasp, like what JDaddy is doing, against Kled, you're going to be surviving so much longer than Kled.
No, the bear trap missed.
Yeah, bear trap missed, plus he's already less than 50% HP, or he's about to get off a Scarl.
He's probably get dismounted.
Like, that's what I'm saying, is like if you're a champion that has over 50% HP before, like when Kled gets off a Scarl, you are good to go. You can go ham.
Well, actually,
you also have to wait until his W cools off. But
auto him. Why don't you just auto him?
Yeah, but good engage though from Toxic right there. We do have a gank though coming from at bot lane from Mike Oxmal. Oh, actually, Cryogenics came top lane as well. First blood going to Toxic Drag as he just gets off of Scarl and shoots down the Poppy. Oh, we also got the execute damage from Do You Love It?
Younger sibling showing up here this game. I wanted to comment on the fact that J Daddy didn't dismount Kled. Like he could have when the initial initiation, he had like 5 HP on Scarl and J Daddy flashed out instead of just autoing him off of Scarl.
Yeah, maybe JD doesn't have too much experience against Kled. I'm not 100% sure, but definitely right now, like Toxic is gonna get Kled right here.
Scarl. Wow,
no, dude.
Doesn't even know.
Kled rides Kled. What are you talking about, dude? There's no Scar.
There's no Scar.
It's all Kled. But we do see Toxic though getting the good engage, and we also have Cryo back top lane as well, giving a lot of support for her top laner.
So it looks like they might even be kind of abandoning bot side, right? I mentioned this beforehand. Is where is Arcane going to look to play around? Is it going to be to match why you're running style of playing through the bot lane, or to attack the top side? So they banned out 4 of Ken's champions, or actually of K's champions, and decided that what, we are going to camp top side, try and get this Kled a lead. Because if Kled gets a lead, he doesn't need to play through lane anymore. He can look to roam and rotate. He has TP, the ult plays, things like that. So I don't actually think it's a bad strategy at all.
Yeah. Right now, though, AR does have to be careful because they're actually engaging while Cryogenic is coming in.
He doesn't have Shroud.
Yeah, he's also just by himself. He does have to flash away right here, but Cryogenic can be warding that bush as AR walks away.
Yeah, good flash. And one thing to note is like last game, we saw a lot of green on summoners. People just not flashing when they should have. And the game before that, when the between. Was it Ambion something? I forget why you ran it. Or Boost Animals renamed themselves too.
Oh yeah.
To Infinity and Beyond. To Infinity and Beyond. Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, but we do see AR trying to see if we can get anything from. Oh, we do see Tim or Mike Oxmal coming in with the ignite. And the kill going to Mike Oxmal.
Oh, AR living.
Very low right now. Gonna get that caster blow right on his face, but not gonna be able to fall. Oh, and we do also have a TP coming in though from Toxic Drag.
Look at the speed though. The speed up from Yumi also as well, getting them out of that play.
Oh, and Charge is coming in as well. Looks like they have to try to get away from this, and they potentially will. We do see the red fruit coming down. A bit of lag right there as well. Justify getting actually now holding on to 2 mana pots right now too.
Mana pots.
Yeah, right there, mana pots.
Good old Klepto coming in clutch.
I know, right?
I wish I could buy mana pots.
I miss those days. I miss Philosopher's Stone.
What do you mean you miss those days? You play Kled.
I miss Philosopher's Stone. Philosopher's Stone was a great support item back in the day.
That was.
I used to play Blitz a lot, so.
I loved some. That was back in the day where people would stand in front of like your tower and let you hook them.
Avarice Blade? Oh, I miss it so much.
Avarice Blade.
Wait, Sword of the Divine? No, remember Sword of the Divine?
Oh, Sword of the Divine. Oh, wait, Sword of the Divine or Sword of the Occult?
No, Sword of the Divine. Oh, J-Daddy actually coming to mid lane right now. We have 3 members going to be engaging onto...
but Pantheon shield!
Doing a lot of damage right now. AR going to be finishing up right now, though. J-Daddy ignited. It's going to be taking some damage, too. Ignite. Yep, we'll finish him off right after that fight ends.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pantheon is a champion. Look at that.
Yeah, immunity.
All 100% immunity from all the damage that just happened.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid. That's why he's getting nerfed.
Yeah, that's like the one thing I find ridiculous. Is I wish it was like percentage mitigation, like 80% something. 100% damage blocked is ridiculous.
Not only that, 100% damage blocked. Plus, okay, so we do see Toxic taking that red buff. But not just that, like if you have full stacks, full charges, it lasts for I think 1.5 more seconds. So it lasts for like a total of I think 3 seconds.
And it's also relative to where you're standing in relationship to Pantheon. I learned this when I played Zed into one like the other day, or actually it's been like a week now, where I threw my shadow behind Pantheon, and my shadow didn't do any damage to the Pantheon, even though I was hitting his backside while he had the shield up, because I was standing in front of him. Whether that's a bug or not, I don't know. All I'm saying is the shadow behind Pantheon couldn't do damage to him. So it must be in relationship to where you're standing relative to the shield. Small indie company.
Truly is. It truly is. We do see the shield coming up though. The slam as well. And the stun coming in. He does have full charges right now. Can definitely do a ton of execute damage to AR. We do see Ocean Drake though going to be falling down to team Y. R. U.
Arcane.
Running. No, it went to why are you running? Why are you Arcane?
That was the joke. Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you Arcane?
AR though not being able to see this Rek'Sai just hiding right there, and also we do see Toxic coming down as well. They do see Toxic, but they still don't know that Cryogenic is also in that bush.
Yeah, both teams waiting for the other one to move first, waiting in response to react to it. Checking quickly on the gold. Card. So actually about a 500 lead for the Kled on the top side, couple hundred and then like Oxmal. Overall, fairly even, with about a 500 gold lead in favor of Arcane, and that is primarily from the top lane here. That's where we see a majority of that lead coming from. That is actually basically all 500 of the lead, mitigated in the jungle and 80 carried, jungle and mid lane deficits.
Yep. Toxic Drag, though, not actually particularly going. Oh no, he's just going the standard.
The standard
Tiamat
Black
Phage.
Cleaver, yeah.
Yeah, Tiamat Phage. So definitely gonna be needing that Black Cleaver though.
Oh, the damage starting to chunk Akali though.
Oh yeah, I mean it was a full charge
Look at
Q, and that just wait. Oh, the stun does come in, and look again. He also has full stacks.
Oh.
That's gonna be a very long. Oh, but he dashes away from the non-charged Q, so he doesn't actually get executed right there.
Yeah, he could have.
He could have actually died.
He could have died. He could have also played it with his ultimate.
Did you see Forgiven trying to be a little aggressive right there? J Daddy though, gonna be putting out that shield, making sure that Toxic doesn't get any dash damage on him.
Oh, that cheeky little auto there. You see
yeah,
that?
that's still
It's like a
taking-
little underhanded jab.
Just still taking a lot of damage though, unnecessary damage. I might think that.
Look how safe these teams are playing though.
Yeah, even though they're but we do see Mike Oxman though coming in with that getting right
pushing him
behind.
away.
Pantheon does not have stun anymore and will get finished off by AR. We do have Cryogenic and Toxic Drag here though going to be coming in. Oh, the double kill going to AR right before the dash got to finish him up. Toxic Drag does get to finish off Mike Oxman though. We do see that happening bot lane right now though. J Daddy on a Toxic right now. Toxic pretty close to getting off a Scarl. They all coming in from Forgiven. Almost said Froggen. J Daddy going to be getting Scarl off of his mount right there. I said Scarl off of his mount. Scarl rides Kled, by the way. And then we see Justify clearing.
Clearing, yeah.
Clearing his wave.
After actually have a Maul rush from Dewey Love, that surprises me.
Oh, we do see the engage on the Joker though. Joker pretty low right now, but it looks like Justify is gonna be ignited and bursted down before anything can really happen. Dr. Monocle now, without his Uber, has to walk away. Been taking a lot of damage. Didn't pay enough. Rated him 2 stars. But the double kill does actually go to Nautilus. AR almost getting the Kled, but now has to engage onto this Pantheon. Mike Oxmal is now back here as well. Gonna be giving some pressure on here, but Rift Herald being spawned at bot lane right now.
And it's still fairly even, right? We have an 800, actually no, about a 1,000 gold in the favor of Arcane after the plate, just a couple plates just got picked up in the bot lane from that Rift being tossed. Did you even notice I picked up Rift?
I
had no idea.
Yeah, no,
I had no idea.
I was way to focus on other lanes.
Yeah, I've been.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
that might be top. That was tower. That's just a tower just went down, and
Oh
we
my god.
2K gold lead.
So much damage.
So much damage. We have the Hecarim going to the top lane.
And we have the cat.
I no longer know where I'm from. I think I am from France now.
I don't.
You don't know where you are from?
I don't know where I'm from. I'm from my mom.
You what?
I'm from my mom.
How dare you talk to me that way?
You're hairy.
I know, thank you.
Alright, so we got 2 plates though going for while you're running bot side, but it doesn't really matter because the first tower did actually go to Arcane with that Rift Herald.
Why are you running is just playing so passive this game, and it's like kind of uncharacteristic.
I think it's because I think they're very unfamiliar with who they're up against right now. The Pantheon rework did happen pretty recently, so nobody really fully knows what to do against it. Plus, it hasn't gotten nerfed either. It's pretty strong. We see Mike Oxball though going right back onto that Pantheon. Pantheon does not have the wall right now.
Oh, wait a second.
That spell shield actually giving him the double
God.
kill on both Mike Oxball and AR. That's definitely going to hurt them in the future. Toxic, although there's the big stun coming from J Daddy. J Daddy actually doing a lot of damage to Toxic too. J Daddy Toxic actually almost falling off of Scarl at the moment. Once he does, now he doesn't. Now all he has.
Now what does he do?
Well, now he has his W. Oh, he doesn't get the stun off, but he's still pretty low in this fight. Usually when you're off of Scarl, you want to wait until your W cooldown comes off so you can get those 4 hits in and try to get Scarl back. But I think he has to play pretty careful though because J Daddy is still pretty much full HP.
Yeah, we have to look at the fucking yes, like Mike Oxmal has a CS lead. But wait a second.
Actually getting the jungler out of that pit right now. We do see the Pantheon though coming in as well. Mike Oxmo here to try to see if he can actually do anything. Putting some damage up right now. Cryogenics finishing off J Daddy and Do You Love It finishing off Mike Oxmal.
And I think, honestly, I mean, I really do think that why are you running with a favorite team coming in? Rank-wise, everything, superior players, but Team Arcane is just showing up.
Yeah.
Right? And it just goes to show that, yes, rank's important, but honestly, in a best of 3, it comes down to who just shows up, right? Who is going to perform? And so far, I mean, I have to give huge props to this Pantheon. Do you love it piloting this Pantheon? I think I still question the Maul Rush a little bit.
It did save him though. It did save him on the tower.
Usually you take Hexdrinker and then build you build your regular items from there. You don't normally complete the Hexdrinker.
I think he's definitely just doing it just to duel AR now at this point. We do see the Kled getting his mount back as he runs away. Oh yep, just waiting for that little.
Yeah, Mike Oxmall's ult just came up. It was not up for the beginning of that fight, unfortunately. He could not ult the Kled back into the Poppy. So unfortunate timing there on that. But I mean, overall, I mean, like, it really just kind of has been Kled being dominant in this lane, and do you love it? Doing really well in mid lane this Pantheon. And I think, like, coming back to draft though, like, I don't really like the Poppy pick. I've said it before. When it comes to Kled matchups, a lot of people take Poppy into Kled, and I don't really get why. I think there's way better options. I think like even Shen does better than Poppy does because you actually have some pressure against the Shen, whereas Poppy, maybe if you land a stun, you do well, but outside of that, it's so much harder to actually execute off of. Like you can't actually do that much, right? And especially when the biggest factor is you saved your counter pick for it. Right, like you made sure to last pick it. You saved the counter pick to get an advantageous matchup, but you still take like a passive lane into it. You could have gone Fiora, you could have gone Urgot, you could have gone Shen. There were so many options that I think were better than taking Poppy, who I get why people think like counters Kled really hard, but I just think
I don't think it's just because of the Kled counter. Like if you see the majority of their team, they do have dashes. They have a team that has plenty of high engage, and Poppy's a great tank to cancel high engage. So we do see the game happening at top lane though. The high damage on the Joker though. Joker getting pretty low, but Justify gonna be bursted down before the fight actually finishes off right here. Dr. Monaco gonna be sticking onto one of these champions right here, on the Poppy. Forgiven gonna be chased down by Mike Oxmal, gonna be finished off by Mike Oxmal right there as well. Overall, that was 1 for 2.
Yeah.
But the top tower does get destroyed. Because we do see right here though, like Toxic Drag actually cannot 1v1 J Daddy at the moment because he doesn't have the Black Cleaver.
He rushed Titanic. He didn't even build the Phage.
I mean, it's good for the wave clear. Yeah, he's just purely doing it for the wave clear. But it looks like he's like right here, like he's not really doing that much damage. Like that's the problem.
He doesn't have
Mike Oxmal though gonna be chasing on. The great dash though coming from AR. Cryogenics gonna be trying to follow up onto AR. They're trying to do as much damage as he can. Will get burst down by AR though. I believe that was the last part of AR's ult. AR actually surviving from the ignite though. Will be surviving with a bit of healing help from our good old friend Dr. Monocle.
And that comes back down to just mechanical prowess. Like you saw how well he executed on that Akali there. Super clean gameplay coming out of him there. Now it's gonna be up to them to repressure, right? They had a bit of a disadvantage. They said, okay, you know what, we're trolling. Let's turn our monitors on. And now we're finally starting to see the aggressive
Oh yeah, here comes the engage onto Kled before we can even get back onto Scarl. The W is up, gonna be the unstoppable does come through. Mike, J Daddy is in a bit of a pickle right here. The pickle. Yep. And here comes the rope, and here comes the death. Yes, he died. Sad life. I think he waited for that. He should not prepare his ult as charges coming through.
Yeah,
it's gonna do
you can't cancel.
Nothing.
Yeah, you can't cancel the charge out of Kled. It's an unstoppable ability. It's like unstoppable force. There's a couple abilities. Unstoppable force, Alawi ults. Oh, arcane shift right through it.
Yeah, that's a really good arcane shift right there.
Arcane shift. That's another one you can't actually stop.
It always goes through.
It always goes through.
Why?
And we do have an Infernal spawning here in 13 minutes. An Ocean on both sides. So far, I mean, definitely Arcane in position for the Dragon. Mike Oxmal does have the ultimate up on the Hecarim. However, he does not have Ignite up. So it can't be as aggressive as
AR does get hit, though, by that missile. It's going to be actually finished off by 3 members of Arcane right here. they have to pretty much give away this Infernal, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they have to try and get mid lane priority here and try and just burn the tower for the Infernal they're about to lose. Mike Oxwell might just look for the steal play here. Definitely dangerous move. Looks like he's not going to go for it. They're going to try and burn down mid tower. I don't know if they're able to get to it in time. It does have about, I think, 700 HP left. They might get to it. No, they are forced to back off of it. As now Yuumi.
Oh, we do have the Panther coming in, but it's going to be attaching onto Jason right now, or Justify. I just
Charge
know,
not
I just know
available
everybody's
on,
name. Jesus Christ. Toxic Drag going to be getting that. Oh, actually, we're going to be seeing, who is that?
Kaisa jumping in aggressively.
onto Justify, but got heavily CC'd by 2 members.
Yeah,
why.
definitely aggressive plays. Whoa,
Oh,
the
Baron
Baron
being started though. Not a lot of vision.
Kaisa's dead. What are you doing?
Nobody knows this is happening right now. Actually, no, they do know. They're actually pinging right now. J Daddy is being like, hey guys, they actually are doing Baron. You guys probably want to come here right now. We do have a TP coming in from Why Are You Running though. It is the Ezreal. Justify coming in here doing a lot of damage.
Oh my god,
to Do You Love It? Do You Love It gonna be falling down to Justify. And actually now they'll be doing the Baron right now.
They didn't have Kaisa. Why were they on Baron?
Cockiness. All right. But it looks like they'll be backing up a little here. They are aware that Arcane is still a bit ahead of them.
Yeah. Overall, not too bad. I mean, like. Again, once Akali gets that Gunblade, she really does come online. Is able to make a lot more of those plays. That healing is pretty huge. I don't think they care about Nautilus.
This Nautilus might be in danger right here because that
Yumi's
tower is really low. I was not unable to escape with that with the shield. But we do have Cryogenics actually flashing into Mike right here. We do have the stun coming in though from J Daddy. J Daddy's still alive.
Oh.
Justify gonna be going back in, trying to get a Toxic Drag right here with the help of his kitty cat. They're gonna be chasing down Toxic Drag. Toxic Drag gonna see if he can do if he can get his Scarl back right here though. But Justify thirsty for blood. Oh, and here comes Scarl though. Scarl has returned, but J Daddy pretty tanky at the moment. Actually still alive.
Wait a second.
Yeah, Justify though, re-engaging though onto the Pantheon. Do You Love It gonna be igniting onto.
Wait a second.
Justify.
Body block.
Dr. Monocle stealing the kill from under his carry's nose.
I don't know.
I'm more surprised that Toxic did not die at that right there.
I don't know what to say about that one. I really don't.
Toxic Drag all chatting saying few.
Few. Calling them out. I see it.
Things happened. All right.
Yeah. Do You Love It? A little bit of a scattered communication maybe there. He hyper focused trying to get onto J Justify, but he walked left of Poppy, walked back to right of Poppy.
Yeah.
Walked back. Did you see that? He kind of walked back and forth, not really going
He was
anywhere.
really focusing on trying to get Justify, but he was taking too much damage in the process.
Yeah, yeah. So definitely, he has that Black Cleaver. There's no reason for him to just not go through Poppy real quick, right? Like just burn Poppy. You have the damage for it. And what's interesting is like every Pantheon I see goes Lethality. Mm-hmm. He's gone Maw and Black Cleaver, which is a build I have not seen.
They also go Black Cleaver.
Yeah, but normally it's paired with Lethality. Like Yomu's
J Daddy engaging onto Forgiven right now though. Forgiven gonna be finished up pretty quick here. We do have Joker gonna be finished up very easily by Justify. Justify getting a double kill, gonna be adding on to his gold lead for now.
Meanwhile, Ken in the bot lane, AR actually AFK. He is indeed, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you didn't believe me, he is indeed AFK.
He is AFL away from lane.
AFL.
AFF away from friends.
They're away from friends.
But yeah, no, like right, like Justify though getting especially that not Frozen Mount, that Iceborne Gauntlet's doing a lot for him, especially with a team that is very dependent on movement. We do have the Klebdo coming in, gonna be on to J Daddy though. J Daddy pretty tanky at the moment. Won't die from this little engage. Mike Oxmal taking a lot of damage though from the Kled, though Kled gonna be moved away right here. J Daddy gonna be finished up by Do You Love It. Mike Oxmal coming in the back line. J Daddy finishing off Joker, but Toxic finishing off Mike Oxmal back behind his turret. Justify finishing off Pantheon. Do You Love It?
I want to talk about like the biggest factor in that fight was J Daddy Meelink stunning Joker instantly into a wall. As soon as Joker ulted in, trying to jump on the back lane, getting damage down, he was instantly wall stunned and bursted down off of a wonderful wall stun off J Daddy Meelink. So definitely kudos to him in that fight.
I also do. I think I don't know if I remember this, but I think Justify actually, when he ulted, he hit like 4 to 5 members.
Oh yeah, they were all grouped up.
They're all just grouped
Absolutely.
together. So that also just cut down on their HP right there, doing a ton of damage.
And those Ezreal will start hurting
Oh,
too.
AR getting
wait
caught
a
though,
second.
and then here we go with Toxic Drag, gonna be pulling him in as well. AR pretty low, but Monocle coming in here as well, giving him just a bit of healing. Do you love it? Ulting in, seeing if he can catch anybody off guard, but isn't able to. Justify starting off that red buff right now. Mike Oxmal coming here with his smite. J Daddy here as well, gonna give some of that dash protection so things can't get stolen. Oh, and the stun going on to the to Kled right now. Kled unable to get Skarl on time, gonna be finished off, but Kryle also finishing off. Mike Oxmal does not have they do not have smite anymore. J Daddy gonna be engaging onto. I don't know who just got popped. It was Cryogenic, but will be finished off by Joker. Joker, do you love it? Doing some his own burst damage to the Ezreal. Justify gonna be finished off right here. AR being chased now, probably unable to get away. Gonna be finished off with the execute.
The aggressive play out of J Justify, eing forward and missing the kill on Joker. Even if he did get the kill, it costed him and AR actually AFK's life.
Yeah.
This game is so back and forth. That's still in the favor of why you're running, but we see these small advantages being tossed back in their favor. And one thing to note is it's Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa heavily outscales the Ezreal here in this instance, right? Even though it's AP Kai'Sa, and I don't think AP Kai'Sa scales as hard as AD Kai'Sa, like you don't have like that insane damage per second coming in. It's still a lot of damage. Like if you've ever seen full AP Kai'Sa with like some of those Void Seeker damages, oh, it's so much damage. With the Evolve W, also like once you evolve W on Kai'Sa, it makes it so that whenever you hit a champion with Void Seeker, it refunds half the cooldown. So it goes from like, I think, what is it, like 12 or 14 seconds down to like 6 to 8 seconds. So it's pretty considerable, especially when you factor in the 20% CDR you have off of Nashor's Tooth. So pretty good stuff, especially if you get the extra 10% off of Zhonya's for that 30% CDR totality. So very, very juicy damage coming in. We'll have to look forward to those Void Seeker damages starting up pretty soon here, to be honest. I expect it to take around like a quarter of Ezreal's health at the very least. And the thing to note is that you have Kai'Sa on side of Arcane, right? So theoretically, they should be looking to position around Baron more. They have the composition that just blows through Baron.
Yeah. Oh, just
how did that connect? Wow.
Yeah, it was a good movement. Looks like Mike Oxmal though engaging onto Toxic for a bit right here. Toxic taking a good amount of damage. I believe, yeah, he does have ult as well. Can definitely engage right here. Although kind of just by himself right here though. There's nobody really here to help him out. Mike Oxmal trying to get away now. Gonna get a couple of heals from Dr. Monocle, but Dr. Monocle unable to fully heal him at the moment. Yeah, not the best of plays for Mike Oxmal right there.
No, but you have a Ken here on the flank. AR actually AFK. This could be the big play we're waiting for.
Yep, here comes the engage too with the rest of the team. Although if they're too slow, it's actually going to just be a massacre onto AR right now. Justify doing his damage to Do You Love It? Do You Love It? Going to be finished off pretty quickly right here. But Joker is going to be finishing off Daddy Link.
Oh.
AR though, gonna get that double kill to Cryogenic though. Oh, and the heal! Gonna be saving him from death.
Wait
and
a
Forgiven
second.
gonna be
Is that
executed. That could potentially be game. Yeah, they do have.
That 26 seconds up hit, that's game right there.
Yeah, they have supers coming in right now.
AR actually AFK with the flank. The name was a debate. He's not AFK.
He is coming. They are coming in right now. Mid Nexus towers breaking through. Nobody in for the next 12 seconds.
Yeah, that's game right there, ladies and
that
gentlemen.
was a beautiful last team fight.
Even after the end
running.
from Mike Oxmal.
It was a bait. No, it was just a bait.
Oh, it was calculated.
Yeah, it was calculated.
Oh, it was all calculated.
They're like, how you? All right, we'll give you guys this ace so you feel cocky, but then we'll come back and just shove right through, and that's what they did.
Yeah, that really good flank at the very end from actually AFK. So overall, I mean, that game was a lot harder because there wasn't anything crazy, right? Like it wasn't some crazy outdraft. It wasn't some particular crazy performance or plays. It was just like
everybody played as smart as they could.
Yeah.
It was really just down to the basic mechanics, like who mechanically did things, who timed their abilities right.
We saw good performances out of both mid laners, like where Pantheon 1v2 got the kill, double kill on her turret because the shield, things like that. He got a return kill on Poppy when he got 1v3'd mid lane. Definitely good plays on the Pantheon. I don't think we're going to see Pantheon getting through the next game.
Well, that is questionable because even though Pantheon was quite scary in the mid lane, in the end, though, he wasn't too useful in that last fight. He got bursted down by Justfy and Daddy Me Link after the team split. So I don't want to say that he is definitely strong. His actual damage is just abnormally strong, especially on weak health, like low health opponents. But they found a way to get around that. And wow, look at the damage for coming from G Daddy playing as Poppy though. Did actually more than the Kled.
No, I mean that's just because they were fighting all the time though.
Yeah.
Right? Like just constant damage coming down. I do definitely want to give a shout out to Dr. Drag on the Kled. I think he did play it pretty well. Despite we said that Conquer, things like that may have been better options.
That's what I'm saying though. Is that it's like I used to do PTA like for the longest time, but the only issue about PTA is that it's only good for short skirmishes. It's not really, and also against squishier opponents because you're getting your 3 stacks off, and then now you're just doing massive damage after that. But it really doesn't matter if you're playing against a tank who even after you put those 3 stacks on, you're still not doing that much damage.
Conquer
does just the true damage on Conquer makes the whole difference. You're healing a bit too, so you're staying on Scarl for a while longer. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure how much Conquer would have changed the game, but definitely would have made laning a bit easier.
Also, we never really saw too much from the Rek'Sai either.
The Rek'Sai, I want to say that the Rek'Sai did get a couple kills for the team. I do want to say that.
But come mid-late game.
Yeah, mid to late game was hard. Like that's what I'm saying about Poppy though. Poppy makes it hard for people to engage. Whenever you say Poppy, you're like, all right, we can't engage. Like our dashes are canceled. Our engage will be nullified. She has a way to push us back from engage.
Well, not only that, but I mean, who are you going to jump on, right? You have a Kali.
Yeah.
Like who's primarily playing your front line, but you can't like guarantee an engage onto a Kali because you'll play in a Shroud.
Not just that, and also Dr. Monocle making it even making himself a hard target by getting him on somebody else is just he's only putting 4 targets for the Rek'Sai, but each one already seems impossible because you have not only if you do engage, you have a champion that potentially has Dr. Monocle on them, and they'll just spray you.
Like I said, Yuumi is just so powerful in competitive play. Really, truly.
Yeah, I truly do. I do want to see a Yuumi ban because I feel like Yuumi is just overall very strong against assassin.
Yeah, even after they had the Nautilus pick into it, right? Even after they had the counter matchup.
Yeah.
So a couple of things about draft. There were actually a couple of things. One is I don't agree with the first pick, Kaisa. Right, I think that their mentality was, Twitch TV J Justify is a Kaisa main, or historically was a Kaisa main. So by leaving it up and then taking it, I mean, I guess it's part of the name. He doesn't actually prefer Kaisa that much anymore, right? Like historically it was his main champion. But lately, he's been playing a lot more like, not to say Kaisa isn't meta, it's just more that, your combinations of like Caitlyn Morgana, Xayah, Rakan, Sivir, Yuumi, those are the ones you tend to look more towards. And I think they prioritized the Kaisa because they thought they were denying J Justify it, whereas that wasn't really the reality. I don't think Why You're Running really cared about the Kaisa pick.
Yeah, definitely. J Justify now has a very large pool of AD carries that he can pretty much pick. Not just I think the Xayah Rakan was also free. Like even though they did they did pick the Kaisa, like they could have easily just switched to a Xayah Rakan.
Yeah, they had more than I was actually surprised with the the Ezreal Yuumi instead of the Xayah Rakan, but like you said, it worked out fine. For them.
Because Ezreal's just overall just hard to deal with. I mean, I just want to again. I always love I like going back to like pro play, like a CG versus TSM. Like we saw the Ezreal from Cody-san, absolutely like tearing people apart late game. And
I would have liked, I'm surprised they didn't take Kog'Maw either. Kog'Maw could have been a pick.
Kog'Maw would have been fun, but then I wanted to see Tom Kench then. Because
obviously Yuumi would not have been the pick.
I want to see Tom Kench support again because I feel like Tom Kench, especially if you're up against a team comp that has very aggressive champions, I feel like Tom Kench is such a because I've seen Dr. Monocle play, I've seen Kyle play it. Like I feel like Tom Kench.
He's a pretty good Tom Kench.
Yeah, I feel like Tom Kench is still a very viable tank support because you're protecting all members of your team in any fight.
I think it only makes sense though if you have like a hyper carry ADC. And even then, I think like with or Varus. Varus
yeah,
TK
yeah.
is one option, or honestly just I think those are only two lanes where TK becomes one of the highest priority supports. Because if you have like Sivir, Yumi just does it better. If you have Caitlyn, Morgana just does it better, right? So I think along these on a lot of these other AD carries, there are better support options. This is why we don't see TK as much. But if you do have like that Varus or Kog'Maw, I think that would definitely open up the doors for that TK pick.
I
So
see.
so what we're saying is show us some spice, right?
Yeah.
Show us some spice.
I think after this first game, I think now people will start, they'll slowly taking off their gloves. They'll start rolling up their sleeves.
Roll up the sleeves.
Roll up
Say,
their
all right,
sleeves.
now we gotta play for the keeps. Now we gotta pull out the pocket
Taking
picks.
off their shirts,
So, all right. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. Let the team recuperate after that game. It was pretty intense, though. It was a lot more mild in terms of action. Pretty intense. It is pretty warm. So with that, take a quick break. Don't touch that browser. There's too much noise.
AC, there's no AC. It's dead.
All right, we already know what it is. Let's get to champion select. Where is this other team? What side selection? What are we looking at? So why are you running? It has blue side this game.
By the way, this is my last game of the stream before I leave.
So hopefully it's a 2-0.
So hopefully the 2-0.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I don't want to be mean, but.
It's so late. We've been here for a long time and casted a long time. Our throats are sore.
Yeah, you know, like I honestly thought, I thought I was working today, but they're like, no, you don't work today. I was like, all right, fine. I guess I'll just be here and shoutcast with smartest, but you know, oh yeah, smartest 1, not smartest 2. So.
Right.
I wonder where smartest 2 is. You know, I miss him.
He's dead.
Oh, I see.
Smartest 3 was born.
I'm so gassy. And there goes my gas. Hey, stop. I need you to smell it.
Nasty.
It's not nasty. It's natural. It's a natural part of life, dude. Gas is everything in this world. We played StarCraft. You need addition.
Speaking of which, get Garrett. This dude is a StarCraft player right here.
I did see that before. Yeah, but no, like.
Let's talk about what game's
dude,
really worth playing.
But dude, Vespian gas, dude. We need Vespian gas.
Facebook, like, exclamation mark StarCraft.
I haven't seen. Where is chat? I haven't seen chat all day.
What?
Give me chat somewhere.
Vespian gas, my dude.
Hanging out here. What's up, guys?
Vespian gassy. That's my name. Just kidding. Actually, my
It says not responding.
My old StarCraft 2 name was Next Door Asian, like NEX door Asian.
NEX.
Yeah, NEX, like Nexus. Like I wanted to be something like.
Nice.
So I wanted to be like
You know,
cool
Next
like that.
starts with NEX, right?
I know.
Why'd you
But I wanted it more like towards Nexus. And there's like a mosquito or
this
fly
doesn't
in
have
here.
the previous chat. All right, let me come over here and read.
All right, hi guys. How would you rate?
No, I just want to see.
Who is the better shoutcaster here, me or the guy who's wearing the suit? That's what I want to know. Wait, oh, Reeves is watching? Yeah. Reeves, you suck.
Look at all this chat we missed.
You know what, Reeves? Man, you know what? Fine. I'll actually play WoW Classic with you guys.
There's so much chat.
Wait, are you guys Alliance or are you guys Horde? Aki, are you guys Alliance or Horde? Horde? All right. Wait, what's a good healer in Classic for Horde though?
Times I said don't touch that browser. Jake was in here and he did touch his browser.
Oh, that's funny. Wait, what's a good healer? What's a good healer in Classic though for Horde?
Look at that. Can we get a pop out of this? Can you get a pop out?
Make sure you get pictures of the winners. What? Make sure you get the pictures of the winners.
Yeah, me.
You're the winner?
Yeah, I'm the winner.
You look like a loser to me.
Oh!
You're racist. Is that why everybody I see here? Just kidding. No. Everybody's white. Look at this.
No, not my boy Anthony.
He's white too. Just darker. He's a darker white guy.
I'm sorry, Twitch chat, because of our non-pause
Yeah,
production staff,
for the Horde.
AKA Brandon.
Actually, so
We didn't get to see any of the chat.
is it Shaman? Is Shaman the healer?
Shaman?
Is Shaman the only healer for Horde?
There's priest.
Well, you can't play as a priest.
Yeah, you can.
Can you? As a
Yeah.
really?
I don't think there's a paladin.
Yeah, I know there's no paladin, but there's a
There's
priest.
pri- yeah,
Okay,
there's
okay,
priest.
cool. All right.
Yeah, there's
I'll
undead
look,
priest
I'll
at
look
least.
more into it. But yeah, I'll be your healer.
Yeah, I know you could do an undead priest for sure.
That makes no sense, but okay. That just makes no sense to be
Well,
undead.
if you were a
priest.
priest and then you turn into undead, because undead were supposed to be human
guess.
before, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know why there wouldn't be an undead paladin.
Yeah. Why
then.
is there no undead paladin then?
I don't know. All right. Well, I think picks and bans so far, running right into it, pretty much the same. Evelyn Shyvana being banned away from Cryo. Olaf being banned away from
Ulif.
Ulif.
Olaf.
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 Frozen.
Olaf.
Frozen 2. I can't wait for that movie.
Azir.
Yep. They're definitely respecting AR because they know he is to be feared. Oh, the Pantheon does go through though. You are
Yeah.
right. The Pantheon does get through for
They
advance.
leave open the Vagar. So they decided, you know what, Vagar's not as bad. We'll take the Vagar, get rid of that 100% damage immunity. And there's
Oh,
a
the
Yumi ban.
Yumi ban comes to Thoreau.
What did they give up? They left open Xerath. Xerath is open, and so is Vhagar.
So is Akali.
Question is, does Xerath get prioed in the first rotation? First pick could be Morgana here.
I could definitely see them picking a support for Monocle right here.
Xerath, Morgana, Zaya. Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
the Xerath, yep,
Yep,
there
there
that's
it
gonna
is.
pop up, yep.
It was either going to be the Xerath, or it was going to be the Morgana, or it was going to be the Zaya. One of those three.
Yeah, the bot lane's gonna be picked for the second round, though. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we could see Zaya Rakan here, but Morgana is still available, so I'm not too confident saying that rotation can be locked in. But they could do Caitlyn Morgana here, right? They could take Caitlyn Morgana for themselves here and take that priority bot lane if Joker and Forgiven know how to execute on that composition. Talia, oh, do you love it? Back when we met Talia, we saw him do well with game 1.
All right.
As Curry is busy being Curry.
Oh man, I can't wait for this game. I'm so excited, dude. Xerath with Talia, dude. This game's gonna be so lit.
Xerath versus Talia. Did you say lit?
It's gonna be so lit, dude. Litty bitty.
I didn't realize we were casting Fortnite.
Where's
The Kane.
Where's Ninja?
The Kane is a pretty interesting pick. That's a pretty spicy
I
pick
need
out of crowd.
Ninja.
I didn't know she played Kane. I played Kane. I don't know she did. Mike Oxmo doesn't play Kane.
Are we streaming on Mixer? I want to stream on Mixer so I can see Ninja.
What? The
But yeah,
Kaisa.
the Kane does get picked up. Oh, Kaisa.
Interesting.
Who do you think the support will be picked here?
Do they pick a support here? That's the question.
You know what you should do? You should just go to our Twitches and then just follow on this account.
We're not logged in, are we?
No, I'm saying on this account you should just follow us. Like just search our names and yeah.
I don't know who Tufina is.
Yes.
Oh, it is followed.
No. They should follow us. That's what I'm saying. GameArena should follow us.
Just look up our own Twitches. And
Yeah.
follow.
And then
I think I'm already being followed.
do auto host on both of our accounts.
I've been up on here numerous times.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, nobody cares about me then.
There's a Nautilus. So the Nautilus cuts probably you don't show up here that much. You gotta show up here more then.
No, it's too far.
That's true.
Hilliard's like a 20-minute drive.
Leo. Okay, I don't know why you would take Leona into Nautilus, Kaisa. Morgana was available.
Maybe they just want a stronger front line or a tougher front line.
You have Morgana Black Shield for Kaisa damage, for Xerath stun, Xerath damage, Nautilus CC. So many good options. Poppy being banned away. We can expect to see a Kled ban coming in most likely then.
Kled ban. The Cho'Gath is still open for J Daddy too, so we might be seeing the Cho'Gath or even the Akali top because you did say that he plays the Akali top.
I'm expecting like Vhagar Kled or something along those lines.
The Tristana getting banned.
Tristana. Or not Vhagar, sorry. Kled. I was going to say Kled Yasuo. I don't know why I said Vhagar.
I do like the Tristana ban though because we have seen Tristana being pretty nasty this tournament. Where she can just jump on somebody, put the E on, and then just stack that thing until it blows. So she's definitely a good ban. Jax.
Kled ban. Kled. Or so here's the thing. Kled and Yasuo are both countered by a lot of these champions that were banned. So they're probably forcing a ban onto one and looking to pick the other. They ban the Kled.
I actually did talk to
leave him
I
both.
actually did talk to Toxic about it. He actually does not play Kled that much.
I told you.
Yeah, because I thought he at least practiced it a lot, but the PTA was definitely making me go towards like not really. So I don't even think so. The Kled really isn't that scary in my opinion because he's just not experienced enough with it. I think
He still did decently well with it.
Yeah, he still did decently well, but in terms of late game, like PTA just does not do enough late game. Not just that, like I like he was engaging onto this tanky Poppy. You want to kill me? All right, he was engaging.
Kindred, there it is. The Mike Oxmal Bros champion.
I can't wait now. This game's gonna be so good. But like I said before,
The Kane denial. That's what it is.
It's just because.
The BM hover coming in. There's the Yasuo. I bet you won't, Dr. Monocle. I bet you won't lock it in.
I mean, isn't this gonna be for J Daddy?
I mean, technically, but.
Yeah, there's a Shen. Yeah. Shen's great. I actually like J Daddy's Shen.
Oh, he's really good Shen.
Yeah,
and I told you, Shen is like, Shen is my like top tier.
Their team is none of our teammates are gonna die.
Yeah, like for example, if they take Kled, you have Shen. If they take Yasuo, you have Shen. I mean, Yasuo into Shen's not as bad, but early game, I'm expecting J Daddy to just bully him.
Yeah, definitely.
So, the Gnar coming in.
That's still good for like J Daddy late game because.
So they have actually a very scary composition on the side of Arcane here, because if Gnar finds a good ult, you have Gnar ult into Red Cane, better be Red Cane, into Talia damage, into the Xayah. Like, they have a lot of AoE stuff going on, like AoE line-based stuff going on here, where if Gnar finds a good ultimate, they should just wipe them. If Kindred doesn't manage to find time to ult.
Why are you running versus Arcane versus
Shoutcasters?
Shoutcasters.
A new challenger has appeared. Is it appeared or is it approaching?
Yeah, it's approaching.
Yeah, a new challenger is approaching. All right. So, top lane, Shen versus Gnar. Obviously, Gnar has the advantage because he's ranged, has a triple procs, goes for a Black Cleaver, Frozen Mallet combo. But it's not like Shen can't do anything in this lane.
Oh no, he definitely can.
Like if he finds a good engage with a taunt, like he still is going to chunk Gnar.
Not just that, like usually if you are a champion that has a dash, but you cannot handle the range part of Gnar, you just wait till it becomes Mega Gnar, and then once it becomes Mega Gnar, then you have this duration where you can fight him evenly and maybe even come back on top.
Right.
So like that's how I play like Kled into Gnar. Is usually when I play Kled into Gnar, yes, I would like to go when he's still mini because he has less defenses, but most of the time I like to go when he's Mega Gnar because he's much slower.
If I play Alawi, it's the same logic.
Yeah, he's less mobile. He's not that strong until level 6. So that's when you like go engage, try to get him to pop maybe a flash or something, and then now you have this advantage in top lane. So it's but in the other side of life though, Gnar does outrange Shen when he's in mini Gnar form. He can jump away from when he's trying to taunt him.
Did you bring it enough for the rest of the class?
All right, but overall though, so when Gnar does get a Black Cleaver and when he does get Frozen Mallet, it's going to be Shen's definitely going to struggle.
But it's actually so hard for Gnar to really find good engagers, right? Like you always say, oh, if Gnar finds his engagers, it's really hard in high-level play to get good Gnar ults because the enemy team reacts so well to it. The second they see a rage bar, they immediately know, all right, fall back, we don't want this play, wait for Mega Gnar to go out because it's actually a pretty long duration before you can start building rage again. So, I mean, that's like, I was like, well, I mean, if Gnar can find the initiation, then it works out really well, but until then. Also, the Shen ults. I'm expecting Shen ults to come in like really clutch. Especially when you have like this Kai'Sa to keep alive, right? Because not only Kai'Sa, but you have 2 AD threats. You have Kindred and Kai'Sa. It doesn't matter which one pops off. As long as one of the two is able to get like their IE builds or, well, Kai'Sa can go AP, but I'm expecting like AD here. It's going to be just absolutely disgusting. In the jungle, Kayn, I think, has the advantage against Kindred, just rotation-wise and everything. It's a lot easier for Kayn to deal with these champions, especially with Red Kayn. If he goes Red Kayn, there's not a lot Shen can do against it, right? Like, that is the one thing to keep in mind is Shen, like, Red Kayn can really bully Shen with Gnar, and that's something to keep in mind. In the mid lane, Xerath and Talia, I think Talia pushes harder, but Xerath bullies Talia quite a bit. I like playing against Talia as Xerath. I think it's not that hard of a lane at all. In the bot lane, Kai'Sa, Nautilus, Xayah, Leona, they're like identical pieces. They're identical bot lanes. Right, you have strong scaling ADC, tank initiation support. So, I mean, Farm Fest is what that equals out to.
Until the jungler comes in, yeah.
Yeah, so really the tension is, again, going to be mid lane.
Now, actually, but look at Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa actually went cleanse this time around, meaning that...
For the Leona.
Yeah, for the Leona and possibly for the Xayah Feathers as well.
Yeah, in fact, a little bit of disrespect from Joker not taking cleanse, I think.
Because you did say that, you did say Nautilus,
Xerath, Kai'Sa. Oh, sorry, Shen, Xerath, and Nautilus.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, you have Featherstorm to dodge one of them, but...
I mean, heal in general is just helpful for the whole team, though, because you do have the potential to save somebody on your side, so maybe that's a thought process. But yeah, you're definitely right with the fact that... But I do think that with the Xayah ult, that does put in the factor, like, you probably don't need it. They're like... Most of the time, her Xayah's ult is long enough where she'll be safe enough that she doesn't require cleanse.
Yeah.
I don't want to. We probably will be seeing like CC stacked on CC to the point where she probably did, but at the moment though, it looks like it's still okay.
Yeah, and I want to point out, like, this is the first game where we cannot complain about any of the keystones.
Oh, definitely.
Everything is exactly as you would expect it.
Yep. Fleet footwork on my.
Yep, pretty standard on Gnar. Look at this setup off of Arcane here. I don't know what they're looking for.
I call this the Dragon Pit.
We are indeed in the Dragon Pit. I don't know what we're doing here, though.
Me neither.
I think they were waiting for, like, an invade coming out of Why Are You Running? But this is, again, same situation of Why Are You Running with top. They're not going to see any of this. There's no ward or anything to see them invading through here, so hopefully Toxic Drag doesn't get caught out brutally here. He should know to take the total long route out or cue this brush.
Oh wait, but they do have the engage though happening onto Toxic Dog. Toxic is a drag. Sorry, I saw a dog for some reason, and Toxic does fall to.
That was so disrespectful.
To
They didn't
my
see
dog's fall.
anyone on the Why Are You Running side. But he just walks in, like, face checks. You either cue the brush or you take the long way around. If they saw them on the bot side of the map, fair enough. But they had no vision.
Mike Ox, this is definitely going to help Mike Oxmal as well, as he's going to be getting the enemy's red buff. I do believe that, it looks like Cryogenic is going to be trying to get, do the same, trying to get the enemy's red buff as well.
Yeah, but looks like Dr. Monaco about to ward this out.
Yep, they're definitely going to be seeing him right here.
Yeah, they do have it spotted, so they know that Kane's on it. Mike Oxmal running right to the red. Will they be able to get there in
Dr.
time?
Monaco is also on his way as well, trying to stop Cryogenic. Oh, and here comes the snare. It's also rooted as well. Cryogenic getting pretty low. The flash coming from Mike Oxmal. The ignite coming out from Monaco, getting the kill on the Cryogenic. We have the flash coming from Justify right now. Justify going to be using cleanse for something.
He thought he had heal.
Oh, I see. Forgiven's going to be finishing off Mike Oxmal, and Forgiven going to be chased down by Justify right here. Double kill going to Justify. J Daddy going to be snaring, or going to be taunting Toxic right there, doing some damage as well. Oh, Justify is ahead.
So is Mike Oxmal. They both have 2 kills in their pockets. They are very, very happy campers as Cryo is now set very far behind. Look at that. 800 gold lead already in the jungle. That's ridiculous.
And that's 600 at bot and as the 80
1600 total overall. It's pretty ridiculous. Like that is at 3 minutes in. 3 minutes in.
Good rotation by Monaco right there.
Yeah, and good flash over the wall. If Justify actually had heal, that play would have been so perfect.
Yeah.
But he thought he had cleanse and accidentally used cleanse instead. So
J Daddy actually got caught by the minions right there and actually got the third proc from Nars.
yeah, minion blocks will do that too sometimes.
Ooh, AR
good.
taking some damage right here. Doesn't have mana either. I believe his passive is. Oh, passive probably isn't up yet.
Good stun coming in to prevent Do You Love It from being able to flee.
Oh, and the taunt does come through once again. Toxic has to flash away. Oh, but the flash chase from J Daddy does get the final hit.
That's what I was talking about. Shen has a lot of damage. You can't underestimate it.
Especially with grass damage is like formidable. Like
Yes.
I always underestimate about grass.
On top of Shen's additional passive damage.
It's ridiculous because it does damage based off your
Percent health. Yeah.
Toxic might be trying to stop. Oh, it does get the hop on though. J Daddy has to run away from here. Does get that hit though. It prevents the auto attacks from coming through, and he gets away.
Yeah, and
Sweet Mama Jama.
Forces the tower shot as well, forcing a pot refillable potion out of Gnar. Man, this double buff, Kaisa is just looking very, very dominant in the
Yeah, she's just spamming all her abilities without any risk because she has all the mana she needs and the health returns. Oh, but Mike Oxmal is going to be seeing Cryogenic right here though. He's going to be getting that chase down right now, and with a full jungle item as well, going to be getting that kill very easily.
I mean, it's his main champion for a reason.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you have to understand like what's scary about a Kindred main from a lot of other, like, there are a couple junglers who are like it, but is that in order to be...
Mike Oxmal though going to get chased down though. Talks about to turn into Meganar right here. And Mike Oxmal not level 6 yet.
So, well, I guess it kind of defeats the little purpose of what I was going to say. But the difference when you main a heavy counter jungler is that you have to be very cognizant of the enemy jungler's location.
Yeah.
And
which they did. They responded in kind.
Right. So like knowing where Cryogenic was going to be, having that intuition, because you are like a Kindred main, that's very valuable. Obviously, he did just get collapsed on by Toxic Drag. Good rotation from him. I think he missed his boomerang right there.
That is an issue with Gnar, is the fact that if you missed your boomerang very early in the game, it's such a long cooldown.
It's like a 16-second cooldown. It's pretty hard to deal with. As the Cinder Hulk coming in from, or sorry, not Cinder Hulk, Bomby Cinder, isn't that what it's called now? On
Yeah,
the
Bobby
Shen
Cinders. He's going to burn you. If you get too close. Here comes the taunts again, and he's just going to engage. The 3-hit proc does hit J Daddy right there, though. Going to be walking away from this.
But he has so much built-in sustain now. Like it. Yeah, only thing is like after you use your combo as Shen, you do have to be weary of like the follow-up from Gnar. And oh yeah, the kill earlier picked up.
Oh, but we do have Mike Oxwell though sitting here trying to bait Toxic into jumping onto him.
He's playing a little too passively for him to do that.
Oh no! Here comes and here comes the engage though. Toxic not knowing that Mike Oxwell there.
Early.
The ult does come through though. He cannot get away from this. That was a recall.
I don't think that taunt connected.
Did it not?
I don't think it did. I didn't see the animation over on Gnar's head. He just turned around. Try to look for the play. Maybe he thought he got taunted.
Maybe, I don't know. And then he just did a little small recall right there as well. But yeah, no, good play by both Mike Oxmal and G Daddy and Mike Oxmal sitting in there. Oh, and he's actually engaging onto.
Look at this.
do you love it? Do you love it? Gonna finish out by AFK.
Stun.
Mike Oxmal now level 6 as well, meaning that he now can survive in deep engages.
All right, so I guess it's safe to say that the first half of last game was just
A fluke.
a fluke. As we are seeing why you're running away with this game.
I mean, they definitely the Gnar definitely was not the best of picks.
No, I agree.
I definitely want to say too that like that first death giving Mike Oxmal that much power early game,
yeah.
and then he just ran train with that. It's definitely helping the team right now. I believe somebody wants us to talk about the gold.
No, you're just doing it for us.
I know.
Offering some material, some content.
No, could you actually do that again though? I actually need to see the gold. So it is a 500 gold deficit at top lane though with the Shen. But oh, look at that jungle though. 1,800 gold difference between both junglers right now. And G Daddy does see Cryogenic once again. Cryogenic has to walk away knowing that she cannot deal with this right now. And
rip the back of the dude on the right. You're the one on the right.
am I?
Because it's flipped on stream.
Oh, because I'm sweaty.
Oh, is that what it was?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I think he saw my sweat, so he was just like, Jesus Christ, dude. I'm like, yeah, dude, it's hot in here.
Your body's used to sweating though, because you jog a lot too.
And also have my high metabolism. We do have an engage happening on the AR right
Where
now.
did Forgiven come
AR is
from?
gonna be finished off by Do You Love
you
It?
see that auto cancellation?
Mike Oxmal though, following, trying to hit the Do You Love It right now. Gonna have to using that ult to heal up a bit. And J Daddy actually saving Mike. Actually, no, Mike Oxmal still falls, but not with some consolation as Justified gets a double kill right there.
Yeah, why are you running? Kind of just turned it on this game. Said, you know what? This game is ours.
Yeah, they started doping, yo. They had their drugs right in their pockets. Just started.
4K gold lead at 9 minutes in. It's so hard to come back from that deficit. A flat 4K lead. And let's see, I want to see where a lot of that gold is coming from. I mean, obviously it's going to be in the jungle. Let's see. About a 2K in the jungle. 1,300.
J Daddy.
Yeah, 800 on J Daddy Meat Link in the top lane. So it's really just Shen, Kindred, and Kai'Sa. Actually, Kai'Sa has less of a lead than I thought she would, being 4-0. About 1,200. But I guess that makes sense mathematically.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because it's you're thinking like 300 times 4, so it's still around 1,200.
You never like think about it in the moment though, right? You're like, 4, no, you have like 20 bajillion gold on me.
Yeah. No, I only have a tier 2 item. That's all I have.
That's all I have?
That's all I have, just tier 2.
Just a tier 2 item?
Just tier 2. Unless the Sterix gauge, then that's all I have. But I love Sterix now.
Sterix is OP, dude.
Yeah.
Not as OP as Spear Shojin, but still OP. Tim is insane.
What? Those weren't drug noises. That was just me drinking milkshakes.
Oh, man.
Okay. But we do...
Now, what kind of milkshake are you drinking?
It's the snorting kind.
Oh, my God.
Have you ever snorted a milkshake? Dude, go straight to the brain.
All right. Well...
You get the full intense feeling of the flavor.
GameArena does not endorse this.
They don't have to.
All right, I was at the top lane.
Toxic just being like, hey, let me touch you a bit. We have AR getting engaged by Forgiven.
Oh,
that was
barely.
out of range.
But I like the fact
You
that
suck. I'm just kidding.
I like the fact that Forgiven is saying, you know what, there's not much for us to look for in the bot lane, and let me try and get a lead for D11.
Yeah. And Joker, I believe Joker agrees with this. As like, hopefully he's not complaining. But he's trying to get as much CS as he can on tower. Like I said, when you're Mega Gnar, you really can't do much right here. But J Daddy, does not get stunned though. J Daddy taking a lot of damage right here. Toxic.
What are you doing?
Definitely cannot duel this unless he turns back. Yeah, here comes Minidar though. Minidar with actually does not have a full 80 item though, so won't be able to do too much damage to J Daddy at the moment. J Daddy will be able.
If that stun landed, that was 100% a kill.
Yeah, definitely. That was a good ult from Toxic, but
kind of. To be fair, J Daddy was kind of asking for that one.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, when you're cocky. And a top
and
player.
that's also where like that I'll say the friendly.
I think he's trying to go. Yeah, he goes back onto Toxic right here, but we do have two. We have both junglers now. Oh, yeah, as well. Trying to get the ult in, missing all three though. Mike Oxwell going in to see if he can get the kill. Does have to pop the ult though to try to save himself from that engage. AR finishing off Toxic right there though, and we do have. Cryogenic.
The whole party's running up to try and help.
Everybody just like, oh, top lane,
go! Where was the Talia ult?
But Mike Oxwell does not. Oh, but we do get to see the Rift Herald being summoned right here. But Cryogenic coming here to see if she can stop this push. Actually going out of range for that stun. AR though gonna be engaged from 3 members, gonna be finished off right here. Mike Oxwell gonna be finishing, gets to finish off Cryo, but will fall.
Yeah.
Fall in deep depression.
Oh no! Oh, the brotherly rivalry. Normally BM, but these two are siblings in the bot lane here, so a little bit of a BM coming in there from Big Brother.
That was a good.
Little brother responding though.
Giving him the thumbs up. He's saying, "Yo, bro, let's do this. Let's show the viewers a good time." Oh, and
he missed it. No,
he missed the hop.
Oh no. Oh, not like this.
And this is why Dad only liked one of us. I'm just kidding. All right, but
that's why Dad only liked it. You know what's funny is as soon as he missed the hop, the camera immediately panned.
Like no more, no, don't show anymore. Oh, but a good flash happening from Do You Love It as he tries to walk away with the ignite on his butt. Lame and ass. All right.
I think this might be the first time. I'm assuming this is probably the first time that Toxic Drag and J Justfire are playing against each other in a prize tournament.
Yeah. So I wonder what happens. Whoever gets the prize, is it like was one bro go, hey man, share some of that gold with me? It's like, nah, bro.
I don't think so.
It's my gold.
Yeah, I think that's how it goes.
But we do have Mike Oxwell being like, so I am 5, 4, and 6. I can kill people. Can you die? But we do see J Daddy though going 1v1 on a level 7 Leona actually, but we do have a level 9 Joker right here though. The stun coming through. J Daddy getting a lot of damage, but not going to fall just yet. Is going to re-engage onto Forgiven. Forgiven getting pretty low right here. The heal does come down. J Daddy though going to be doing that 1v2 beautiful magic he always does as he takes down Forgiven without dying. But here we go. Here we see Do You Love It as he tries to walk away. He does. He dodges the big rock punch and tries to block as much of the damage with the minions as well. He's like, minions, sacrifice yourselves for me because I'm better than you.
You know, all tournament long, I have not been a fan of Joker Xayah. He seems to pilot other ADCs very well, but he always has really weird feather recalls.
Maybe not enough practice. Who knows?
Maybe that's what I don't know. But he rarely ever seems to be able to land a root off of them.
Toxic Drag just walking back.
Just walking back. Look at that strut.
Oh, he's going on to Monaco going with the Shen though. J Daddy coming with the taunt. Dr. Monaco's like, yeah, dude, I'm pretty beefy too. I'm gonna take some of those turret shots for you.
And at that point, I think that's just more of like the intentional BM of, yeah, we're diving you. Yeah, we're diving you. All the plate gets set up here. Oh, JJ. Oh, okay, doesn't really amount to much.
Oh, we do have like Oxwell in the jungle. Doing some beautiful ulting right here.
ASMR stream brought to you by GameArena.
Oh, Cryogenic does flash away into the wall. Cryogenic fan gets finished off by Michael.
What's also really unfortunate. Uh-oh, wait, we're still going.
Do you love it? Do you love it? Trying to get away, but gets taunted in the end. Do you love it? Does get finished off by Mike Oxwell. And Joker having to pop that stopwatch. Still dies to Judgment. Good job, team.
Good job, team, indeed. I don't even know what I was saying.
I don't know either. But
Oh, yeah. So we know what's also unfortunate. It's 15 and a half minutes in. Kane doesn't have a farm yet.
farm?
Form.
Oh, form. I think they said farm. Yeah, I was like, what
Well,
farm?
I mean, also
Carrot farm?
no
Cabbage
farm either. 59 CS? Basically no CS either.
Carrot
farm?
farm? Cabbage farm? Like what kind of farm?
No, I mean like
Cabbage
no,
Patch Kids?
ideally you want to have your form on Kane somewhere around like 10 minutes in.
I think we've already seen the 1v2 with J Daddy. I don't know if we, they want to continue this.
Leave J Daddy alone. You don't want none. That's what,
Toxic Drag is now dancing in the bot lane, engaging.
he doesn't care anymore. This is when you know the game's over.
Toxic now trying to kill Monocle, but Monocle's like, nah, dude, I'm Nautilus. And J Daddy flees inside Monocle's butt as they recall together like a couple in the stars. I love you all.
I wish we had the music that was playing on over there. Yeah, it's going, dude. This beat's going.
I can barely hear it.
Is that one breath? What is that?
It's kind of like the Badger song, like mushroom, badger, mushroom.
I'm hearing like Eminem or something. Is that what you're hearing?
It's definitely a bounce crap. I don't know if that's
No. But like that's what, like that sound. This guy comes in with a badger.
No. I'm just thinking of that. Cause I couldn't hear really clearly. All I hear was like really fast beats, and then I was like,
No, those are words.
badger.
Badger. That's what you think of. Badger.
Mushroom. Do you not remember this song? They're like badger, mushroom. It's an old song on YouTube.
That is a Mario game I did not
Wait,
play.
this is the back to school tournament. We've been back to school for a while.
Listen.
I can't
Don't listen.
The only thing I listen.
Cast.
The only thing I
Speak. Don't listen. Cast.
The only thing I can't
Garrett
listen.
with the big words of advice.
The only thing that I can't listen to is your voice.
Oh. No, you can hear my voice. It's in your ears.
That's what I'm saying. That the only thing I can
Oh,
hear is
okay,
your
so-
voice. Yeah. Everything else is
oh.
kind of blocked out,
True.
except for the sound of my
So I
heart.
mean, like I don't know. There's not much to say here, right? Like it's
It's
now
sad.
up to
It's
why
actually
you're
kind of
running.
sad that there's not really much to say here.
It's up to why you're running to throw this game, right? Otherwise, the game should be over. It's
Yeah.
entirely on them to end the game. They might just be waiting on Baron or something, trying to whittle down. See, the thing is, they have Xerath and Kai'Sa. They should just be sieging.
They've been underestimating their opponents, especially J Daddy Shen. They just haven't realized that Shen is just very
How
strong.
long have I been saying this is sleeper top laner? That's just like so powerful.
J Daddy getting stunned right here, though. I do believe we also have the Nara stun ready.
All he needs is Titanic Hydra, and he's so freaking strong.
Yep. J Daddy here, just kind of sitting right here in the corner, being like, hey, I can kill you. Oh, we do have the ult coming in though, and the engage coming in through. As AR with the ult. Dr. Monocle gonna get a kill on the deal. Monocle gonna get that. Oh, Monocle actually getting finished off though by Joker.
One good Xayah E.
Joker, yeah, definitely good feather by Joker. I mean, it was bad positioning by Monocle.
Yeah.
J Dad, oh, the nice dodge by Toxic Drag, showing off that he can hippity hop whenever he wants. But Toxic's dead.
All right, this
Justify is a god, apparently. AR dancing to the music. Alright, and then...
What? All right, as looks like they're gonna fall back. Probably gonna go for the Baron and then end it. That's what I can only assume. We do have. Oh, there's a stack on Ocean, so obviously that's what Tim cares more about.
Or they just do a rock paper scissors match to see who actually wins the game. You know.
Oh yeah.
That's what you really do. You go rock paper scissors. Oh, dude, we want the. Oh, there's the dance though. There's the famous KD8 dance. All you.
So I'm gonna touch on one thing real quick.
Row.
Is that Talia rushed Moral Animacon, and I've been saying this for a long time, and a lot of high area players have started singing as well. Is that Moral Animacon is just not that efficient of an item. Like if you really need heal cut, like for example, if you're playing against Kane or like Vladimir and stuff, then yes, it's important to build a heal cut.
It's kind of like with remember like old Bramble, old Thornmail, where it was only 1 second instead of 3. when
Was
yeah, it did only like before it was just 1 second for the heal cut, and which did absolutely nothing. But they're like, no, we needed to make it longer. Which
Oh, I don't even remember.
Yeah, so now it's a 3-second heal cut.
I don't even remember it being 1 second.
Yeah, it used to be 1 second. It used to be meaningless.
All right, well, at this point, we're going to
But
see...
JDaddy, though, here comes the taunt, doing a ton of damage to Toxic right now. Toxic's not unable to... actually, he can get away, though. He does have the speed boost. We do have 3 members, though, of Why Are You Running, hitting the Baron right now, getting that sweet Baron. We have JDaddy being like, you know what? I like do you
love it?
Doya. All right, he's just on Doya. JDaddy.
Like, Shen is so freaking strong, dude. Like, I don't know why more top laners don't understand.
Here comes JDaddy. He's like, hey, Toxic, I love you, dude. Come closer. I want to touch you.
It's okay, buddy. Remember all the times you entered my lane when you were on my team?
I want to touch you. No, don't touch me, says Toxic. No, oh! And then he does the AR.
AR's like, this is why I'm your replacement.
Oh, here comes the cleanse, though, coming from Justified right there. Monaco being like, I am big, I am strong, I am thick.
What?
Here comes the Feather Storm, only catching Monocle off guard right there. Joker trying to fling as many feathers as he can, getting pretty low at the
AR's
moment,
going
though.
for it.
Justified's like, no, I'm going to flash and get it, but no, he doesn't. Instead, he just
The
flashes the
minions
mastery,
body blocking
though.
the Zera. Typical minions taking red team's side.
Now they're just, here it comes, the kill onto, do you love it? Doya? Doya? And actually the ult from JDaddy does not come all the way through because
No.
Triple kill though
the TP to the tower. I like it.
Mike Oxmall.
All right,
Ace.
well, it was a close game.
Everybody died.
Everybody did.
There are only 4 members left from Why You're Running. But good game from both teams.
Good game
It
from
was
both
fun
teams.
to
Looks like
watch.
older sibling prevails this time.
Yes. Yes. Good thing we didn't get to see Malphite jungle
True.
because that's awful.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
there really
look
wasn't.
at that Shen damage. Wow.
The thing with Kayn is, like, if you fall behind early, there's really not much you can do. Like, there really isn't. There's really not much you can do. She didn't even have a form that game. Just rough overall. Do you want to get an interview going?
Shen. Damage. So it does end as a 2-0 game. Don't be looking at my text from my family, you weirdo. Rude. It's my sister.
And?
I'm sweaty.
We got someone for an interview.
Oh, is that the Kyle? We got the Dr. Monaco.
Wait,
in
he's not
here.
even MVP. Why is he in here?
Oh!
What's your username? Dr. Monaco. DR space Monaco.
Surprised we didn't get the older sibling in here.
It's Dr. Monokyle.
Conduct the interview.
I can conduct it.
Yeah, you can conduct it. Get
Okay.
me off the chair. I'm sweaty.
All right, Dr. Monaco, hop on over. That's pretty sweaty. That's pretty bad. All right, get out of here. All right, get out of here.
So you go over there, put that on.
All right, Dr. Monaco, come on over here.
Is it BM if I wear a Toledo hat? I didn't know.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Well, no, because the thing is, so he asked, is it BM if I wear a Toledo hat? And I said, well, you are Toledo alumni.
A little bit.
So it's not like you're wearing it just for disrespect. You are truly Toledo alumni.
Yes, I am.
So you showed the juniors what the alumni status, I guess.
Yes, we did.
So
We had to teach it to them.
so game 2 was very one-sided, but the only real time where there was competition was the first half of game 1, where they actually had a lead. Were you concerned? What?
You're
'cause
talking about the group stage game when we played.
No.
You're talking about game 1 of here. Yes.
They had a pretty lead going. They had a pretty
So
good lead
out
going
of all
forward.
the teams here, we were most scared of this team.
Fair.
We've seen them during scrims, and we watched all their tryouts, and they're
actually
really
play-
good.
they play well,
play
yeah.
really well together, and
Yeah.
they're a solid lineup. So we
Yes.
were really scared, and when they came into that second game or that first game, yeah, we got a little nervous, but we knew we could hold our own. So we knew we had the late game.
So what were the comms? Obviously, so game 1, Mike
The
Oxmal
comms-
was going crazy.
The comms were just play till late. We're just getting to late, and we win. And then we got against an all AD team, easy game.
They pulled
in
out
the late
that
game.
Pantheon that did pretty dang well.
Yes, it was kind of messing with us a little bit. That's why we had to ban it game 2.
Yeah, like when he got like the 1v2 double kill under tower.
Got a little nervous there. A little nervous on that play.
The fat stack awarded to the victor. That's just gonna fall down his shirt. Now he's gonna catch it when he stands up.
A little bit.
So now, when that play happened and it went that wrong, and first of all, there was a play where they dove him 2v1 and they both died. It was, I think, Mike Oxmall and AR, and then there was another play where all 3 of them, top, mid, and jungle, all went in, and he got a 1-for-1 on the JDaddy Me-Link. Was there tilt in the comms? What was going on?
It did sound like there was a little communication errors, but we were able to pull it out in the end. So
were you just in the bottom lane like, what you guys doing?
Well, considering we were down there just playing to soak pressure and let them kind of carry the game away, I was getting a little nervous, but they were able to pull it out there at the end.
And then they were focusing bans a lot on the AR.
Yeah.
Oh, so how did you guys play around that in draft? Because there was like 4 bans on him game 1.
Well, AR just has a huge champ pool. He can play so many things, and then with Josh, we were able to just flex so many things top mid if we really need to.
And it seems like every time Josh or JDaddy Me-Link has pulled out the Shen, he's just like 1v2 like every.
I don't know
game.
what he does. He's, I mean, you saw it. He's the Shen man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then the Kindred, oh man, I mean, it felt bad, a little bad for Dev and Cryogenics that game. Didn't really get to exist.
Yeah, the unfortunate invade at the beginning of the game. We got that ward down and.
Oh, the B. Okay, so I called it Super BM for Toxic Drag. They invaded you guys on the on your red side.
Did they?
They invaded your red side, or like they waited, like they all 5 of them sat in Dragon Pit. They sat in Dragon Pit waiting for someone to show up, and they saw no one, and then Justin face checked. Wow. Red buff.
We were wondering where he came from because that was kind of a weird place to come from.
So it was interesting that they saw none of you guys, but that he face checks red buff. So I was like, that's a
little unfortunate.
Little unfortunate there, but then. So they responded by they knew you guys took their red buff, and then you guys had did you guys have your own red warded, or how did you guys catch?
On the way back to lane after we backed, on the way I just
warded. That's right
over Krugs into red buff.
And it caught as she was coming in.
Yeah, she was coming in, so we looped around and just engaged, and then that whole play happened. We ended up going 3 for nothing, and 3 for 1, and.
I didn't put in comms, and if I was it, wait, I have cleanse. I'm trolling.
It was actually, I've got heal. I'm gonna heal. Nope, you got cleanse.
I called it in the casting. I was like, I think he thought he had heal.
He did think he had heal, and he was calling for the heal.
So he did say I trolled there. Okay.
He did troll a little bit.
Any shout outs you want to give? Like, is it like, do you love it? Who you saw in particular show up today, or over the other side, or who did you guys feel like actually?
Well, yeah, the Do You Love It just really popped off on that Pantheon, but their bot lane kind of outplayed us a little bit a couple times. They were way stronger than we thought.
Xayah at all on Joker. He never really had any good ease.
Oh, his Xayah, we've seen it before. It's actually scary. We were considering banning it a couple times. But we didn't.
Any shout outs you want to give to members of your team?
I want to give a shout out to AR and Josh, really.
Okay.
And Tim, just everyone who wasn't bot lane, for kind of just carrying us through everything.
Man, Tim really showed up this series. Holy moly, that Olaf and then that Kindred.
Yeah, he plays dirty sometimes.
That was pretty disgusting to watch. So, but not bot lane. You guys had Ezreal Yumi for pretty passive picks. So
pretty passive, just
game
trying
2
to
was
soak
like
pressure.
Equal. Kaisa Nautilus versus the Xayah Leona. It's like the same damn lane.
Yeah. That was a better matchup for us, though, as we got the lead.
Any words of BM you'd like to throw to Toxic Drag or Cryogenics?
Oh, they just suck.
Oh, fair enough. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here for the 3rd time. So with that, we will crash the interview. Thank you again to Dr. Monocle.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. There's the yeah.